to my workshop. Today we're going to do a bit of machining on the Sieg X2 converted CNC mill. We're going to make the blocks that fit onto the ball nuts. I'm going to be making 4 of them. I'm going to be making 2 at a time. Really, it's just little bridges that I've drawn up in Carveco, and incidentally, I am associated with Carveco, which is the new name for the ArtCAM program, and I have been associated with them for a long time. And I'll put up the code here somewhere. Now that's a 5% discount code across the board of all of their products. If you were interested, so you get an extra 5% off, whether it be Carveco Maker Plus, whether you're paying monthly, whether you're paying yearly, or whether you're purchasing outright. And even the industrial program, you get 5% off that too. So there's that. And so this is a bar stock material. It's 6061 aluminium solid bar, 2" by 1" or 50mm by 25mm, roughly speaking. So I'm going to cut some of this off to length, and we'll machine it up. Okay, so this is a bar stock cut off to rough size. Now what I'm going to do is I've got a very sharp tool put in here because I'm going to set up the XY0, and I'm going to set it up to the corner of this vise here. Well, the easiest way to me to do that is to put our material. Now I don't have parallels, I use a little bit of Teflon actually, so it doesn't, it's not affected by coolant or anything like that. I'm going to be running flood coolant to machine this. So put our material in there and we tighten it up. Okay, so we're flush there on the edge of the jaw of the vise, and so this is in the same plane as the corner of that. So I'm going to fetch this very, very sharp tool down, and we're going to just bring it very close to this corner here and set our XY0. But before we do that, I'm going to tighten this up in here and then settle it down with a hammer. That just settles it down. A little bit more maybe. There we go. So now you can't move the Teflon underneath it. So I know it's down on top of the Teflon, nice and square. Going to come down a little bit more. I am reasonably sure now, within a couple of thousandths of an inch, let's zoom you in so you can see. Oop, that is right on that corner. Okay, so this is Mach 3. This is the program that administers the G-code to the mini mill, or controls the mini mill. So I want to just get rid of this, shall we say, built-in pendant. I do have a pendant actually connected to this as well. So to remove this off the screen, you just press Tab and it disappears. So actually, before that disappears, I just want to raise up the jog feed rate, which is done here, to about 10%, I think. So to zero the XY position. Now, this is the start of the piece of work. Okay, so you're telling Mach 3, well, this is the location where you start the program on the piece of work. It's technically known as the G54. That's in G code, but it really doesn't matter. So X0, Y0, so that's simply setting the zeros in X and Y. Now I have to change the tool and put the tool we're going to use to cut, and in this case for the whole process we're going to be using an 8mm 3 flute. That's 8mm 3 flute. This is a tungsten carbide end mill, very expensive end mill, but it's very good for machining aluminium. So I'll now just change the collet and fit the new tool in. I'll show you how to change a collet. Okay. So this is a collet chuck. Okay, so this is the 6mm collet chuck. So this is the 8mm collet that fits this cutter. You just clip it in like that. Put the tool in. Oop. Actually, to get the tool in, I'm going to have to move it across that way a bit. There we go. No need to have a tremendous amount stuck out. Of course, you've got a special key to do that up, and I've got this locked, got the shaft locked nice and firm. You'll have to over tighten it, and we'll bring this down now and zero off the top of the material the Z axis. Okay, and now to zero the Z. Easy as that. So now Mach 3 knows exactly where the tool is in relation to the start of the work. So next thing we need to do is load up our G code. Actually, first I'm going to lift up the tool off the material, and to do that we will raise that slightly and then just press on the keyboard the up button. You can tell by the DROs that it is actually going up. So now we're going to load the program into Mach. So you just come up to File, Load G code, and we're going to go to, let me see, it's not on the desktop, it's in my removable storage device, MIDI, and it's part number 3, this one here. And always press Regen. And here is the part here in this little window. So Now what we'll do is start up the spindle motor and we'll start it running. Absolutely beautiful. So now all I have to do is turn it over and face it off. I'll give it a bit of a clean up first. They look like. I'm very, very happy with them actually. And of course they fit in here, very good fit. Put that across there. There's only a couple of thousandths of an inch, which is fine. Pretty good fit. please press like and subscribe, and if you would also like to support the channel and become a patron, the information will be underneath this video above the comment section. So thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope to see you next time. You can hear me over this. The next video we'll be starting to make the gantry here, because I needed these, and I needed to be able to mount them so I could mount the gantry uprights here. So that'll be the next thing, the gantry uprights, and we might even get the gantry all connected up. So thank you for joining me, and